Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss some questions which are based on the image formation by spherical mirrors. So now let us all start with question number 1. So it goes like, for what position of an object a concave mirror forms a real image equal in size to the object? Okay, so it is the case for a concave mirror and the real image should be equal in size to that of the object. So that is only one case, like suppose this is a concave mirror and this is the pole and here is the center of curvature. So when the object is kept at center of curvature, the image is also formed at the center of curvature below the principal axis and it is equal in size to that of the object. So the answer to this question is, what should be the position of the object? That object should be kept at center of curvature of the concave mirror. Okay, now question number 2, that where should an object be placed in front of a concave mirror so as to obtain virtual erect and magnified image? Now this word is telling us everything, because we all should know that when we talk about a concave mirror, okay, this is a concave mirror, so concave mirror is known to form the real image. Okay, it forms the real image of an object except one position where the image is going to be virtual, and that position is between the focus and the pole of the mirror. Okay, so this is the only position of the object where the image formed will be virtual, erect and magnified. So the answer is for the second question is that object should be kept between focus and pole of the concave mirror. Only this is the case where the image is formed like it is virtual, erect and magnified, and virtual image means that now it will be formed behind the mirror. Okay, question number 3, for which positions of the object does a concave mirror produce inverted, magnified and real image? Okay, so real image it forms like most of the cases concave mirror forms the real image, but in which case will the image be magnified? So magnified means that the image will be enlarged as compared to the object. So that is only possible in one case, if this is like the concave mirror, this is the pole, this is the focus and this is the center of curvature. So the image formed is magnified, real and inverted only when the object is kept between C and F, and in this case the image is formed beyond C and it will be magnified, or magnified is also called as enlarged. So the answer to the third question is that the object should be kept between C and F. Now moving on to question number 4, that if an object is placed at the focus of a concave mirror. Okay, so we have a concave mirror and now the object is kept at the focus. So where is the image formed? So let us now understand this, that if this is a concave mirror and this is the pole, this is the center of curvature and this is the focus. So if the object is kept at the focus, so after reflection this is the first ray and this will be the second ray. So we all can see that the reflected ray 1 and the reflected ray 2, they are parallel to each other. So hence in such a case the image is said to be formed at infinity. Okay, so now the answer to this is that the image will be formed at infinity. Okay, so the answer to question number 4, that if the object is placed at focus, so where the image will be formed, it will be formed at infinity, because only at infinity the two reflected rays, they will intersect each other. Okay, now question number 5, that if the object is now placed at infinity. Okay, now this is like a reverse case. Okay, initially the object was kept at focus. Okay, the object was at focus and the image was formed at infinity, right? This is the case in question number 4. Now in question number 5, this is a reversed case, that now the object is kept at infinity. So obviously where the image will be formed, it will be formed at the focus, right? So now let us understand question number 5, that suppose this is a concave mirror. Okay, this is a concave mirror, it is the pole, this is the center of curvature, and this is the focus. So infinity means that the object is very far away from this mirror. Okay, so we cannot place the object on the principal axis, but the rays are parallel to the principal axis, and after reflection, the reflected ray 1 and the reflected ray 2, they intersect exactly on the principal axis at focus. So it means that where the image will be formed when the object is kept at infinity, so the image will be formed at focus. Okay, now question number 6: for what position of an object a real and diminished image is formed by a concave mirror? Now many a times we get confused with such type of question, that diminished image. Now we all should know that a concave mirror can form a highly diminished image as well as a diminished image also. Now we need to be very careful that in the question it is only diminished, that the image will be small as compared to that of the object, and that is only possible if the object is kept beyond C. Okay, so if the object is kept beyond C, then the image will be diminished. Okay, the image will be diminished and it will be formed between C and F. So what position of the object? So the object should be beyond center of curvature. In that case the image will be diminished, it will be real, and where the image will be formed? Between center of curvature and the focus of concave mirror, right? Now let us start with question number 7. Question number 7 says that copy this figure in your answer book and show the direction of the light after reflection. Okay, so we all can see that this is the incident ray of light, and the incident ray of light is passing through the focus. So if the incident ray of light passes through the focus, so after reflection the reflected ray becomes parallel to the principal axis. So this is how after reflection the reflected ray is going to behave. It will become parallel to the principal axis, right? So this is the direction of the reflected ray of light. Now question number 8, let us quickly move on to question number 8. So question number 8 goes like that: draw the following diagram in your answer book and show the formation of image of the object AB with the help of suitable diagram. Okay, so now this is the image and this is the object, and we can see that the object is an arrow. Okay, and to draw a ray diagram on a paper, we all know that minimum number of reflected rays that we need is 2. Okay, but in reality they are like infinite, but when we are drawing it on a paper, for the sake of clarity of a ray diagram, only 2 minimum rays we need. So let us say that this is the first incident ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, and after reflection it will pass through the focus, and this is our reflected ray number 1. Okay, and let us say the second rule that we will apply, that it is passing through the focus and then it becomes parallel to the principal axis. Now can we see that this was our incident ray number 1 and this is our reflected ray number 1, this was our incident ray number 2 and this is our reflected ray number 2. And how do we get to know that where the image is formed? Just focus on the 2 reflected rays and see where the 2 reflected rays they are intersecting each other, and this is the point from the principal axis that image will be formed. And so clearly it is visible that the image in this case will be formed beyond center of curvature. Okay, second one, have a look on to the 2 reflected rays. Since both the reflected rays they are real, so the image is also going to be real, that is we can obtain it on a screen, and it will be inverted, that is it will be below, perpendicular to and below the principal axis. Okay, and third, the image is going to be magnified or enlarged, and we can see it so clearly over here also that image is bigger than that of the object. So that is how we show the formation of an object on a paper, by just making use of 2 rays, and the image is formed where the 2 reflected rays they intersect each other. Okay, remember this point. So now let us quickly move on to the next one, that ninth question: Draw the following diagram in your answer book and show the formation of image with the help of a suitable rays. Okay, so like we can see that the object is again the arrowhead right now. Okay, so the object is again the arrowhead, and it is kept at the center of curvature. So again we will make use of two rays. This is the first incident ray of light. Okay, and it is parallel, so now it will pass through the focus, and this is the second incident ray of light, and now we can see that the second incident ray of light and the first one just below center of curvature, they are intersecting with each other. So in this case the object is kept at center of curvature, and its image is also formed at center of curvature, but the only difference is that object is kept above, perpendicular to and above the principal axis, and the image is formed perpendicular to and below the principal axis, but both are at center of curvature. A very very special case of a concave mirror. Now moving on to the next question, that is question number 10, that which type of mirror could be used as a dentist's mirror. Dentist's mirror, or if we want to say it to be the doctor's mirror. So we all should know that it is a concave mirror which is used by a dentist to see the image of the teeth of the patient. Okay, so in such a case where the object will be kept, so remember, when a dentist is using concave mirror to see the teeth of the patient, so the teeth or the tooth, single one. Okay, so if the teeth is the object right now, so that will be always between the focus and the pole of that mirror. Okay, so that is the position of the object. So now if the object is between focus and pole, so the image will be virtual and erect, that is it will be the straight image. Okay, it will be magnified also, so the doctor will be, or the dentist will be able to see the magnified image of the teeth and will get to know easily that where the problem is. Okay, so he will use a concave mirror. Now you may ask that why not a convex mirror? So remember that convex mirror never forms a magnified image, it forms a diminished image. So if the dentist will use a convex mirror rather than a concave mirror, so he will not see the magnified view of the teeth, and he will see a very small image, so he will not get to know easily that where is the problem in the teeth. Okay, so always a dentists make use of a concave mirror, and in that case the teeth, which are the object, they are between the pole and the focus of the mirror. Okay, so I hope that you have understood all these 10 questions very nicely. Thank you for watching everybody. Thank you.